Let's talk now to Henok Gabisa. He is the co-chair of the International Oromo Lawyers Association and joins me from New York. Henok, what's your take on this attempted coup? What might be behind it?
Thank you very much. This is an interesting development, actually, in a sense that the election of this President Embaló, a year ago has been disputed. As we all remember, the swearing-in ceremony was very private. It was not state-led. He carried out his swearing in a private hotel because the election was disputed. In addition to that political election dispute, the country is really ravaging from a drug trafficking, which is a transnational organized drug trafficking from the Latin American countries, making its way to Europe and the northern part of Africa. So there is a fierce battle among the political elites in Guinea-Bissau to control political power, to facilitate some of these gains, whether that's illegal or legal markets. So a combination of all this probably might have played a role in what has been seen as an attempted coup in the country. Although, if we go back and see the history of the coup in the country since its independence in 1974, there has been over 8-9 different coups. Some of them were successful, some were not. So the way the political transition and power control has been experienced traditionally in the country was heavily dependent on coup. And we also know that ECOWAS, which is the regional bloc in the country, has condemned the coup. But what remains to be seen is who is really behind this coup. The president seems to be saying that this is a kind of private coup attempt by those who hold AK-47. But different reports also indicate that there is heavy machine gun, and those kind of military tools can only come from within the military itself. So it's a very complex dynamic.
I'm glad you brought up the history of coups in the country. As you said, some 9 coups or attempted coups since its independence in 1974. Why can't Guinea-Bissau manage political stability? What's behind this mistrust between the government and security forces?
One of the driving forces behind this can be, as I said earlier, the drug trafficking. I mean, the drug traffickers from across the ocean from the Latin America might have picked Guinea-Bissau because of its political instability, weak or non-existent immigration enforcement at the coast. So there is some political economy behind this. So this is more of political, and if we will. So all this added together are really a driving force behind the motivation or the motives of this coup. It's not only the motive to control the political power in the palace, but it's also to control some of these illicit drug market because they actually apparently play a bigger role in the country's economy. We know that the GDP of the country is only 1.9 or 1.8 billion dollar, and in a year, there is about 30 tons of cocaine that passes through Guinea-Bissau to the northern African countries, especially the Sahel region, and to the Europe. So the economic background to this also is very important to understand the coup. It's not purely political. There is a political economy behind this.
All right, we'll leave it there for now. Henok Gabisa joining us from New York. Thank you.